I think in terms of content, one thing that we're probably all guilty of is being a little bit too tactical in our content. And what I mean by that is we focus too much on whether or not to use emojis and whether or not to use hashtags. And I think we kind of missed the point. The most effective usage of content in social, and the companies that produce the best content are usually those that are most user-centric, i.e. they base their content around the needs and wants of the end user first, more so than obviously what the company potentially wants to actually say and broadcast. Now, although that sounds probably quite counterintuitive, recently we were leading some workshops for SMK and I was talking to the marketing science lead for Australia for Facebook. And I put it to her, what advice would you give to companies which are looking to get better cut through in social? And their advice was to essentially, when we're producing content, to almost, rather than start off with a predefined idea of what the content's going to be, visualize the person's news feed you want to appear in, and then think about what is in that feed, the language, the imagery, the tone, videos, what kind of videos would they be, what kind of photos would they be, and actually work backwards from the person's feed. So rather than starting out with a predetermined idea of what the content has to be, what we should really be doing is putting the user first and working backwards from there. Now that said, having a user-centric approach I think is really important, but we should really be also using data to make informed decisions about should I take my content this way or should I take my content that way. Now that's going to mean us looking into our Facebook insights, looking into our Twitter analytics, looking into our Instagram insights, our YouTube insights to really see which content is performing best there, and obviously doing more of the good stuff, less of the bad stuff, and it's a continual process of optimization ongoing. So I would say in summary, the best approach in terms of producing killer content is to be user-centric in your approach, but also use data to drive and inform your decisions rather than gut instinct and hunches.